Balingo, me and Floss would just dance to the lingo. Balingo, me and Floss would just dance to the lingo. Slagami boa mostra, slagami denge mata, slagami.
Hey honeys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a lovely week. So on today's menu Sunday, we've got roasted lamb shank, which is this lovely lamb shank that we'll be using today with all our ingredients we'll be using to marinate it. Dauphinoise potatoes and tender stem broccoli with mixed vegetable. Let's get the cooking process started. So to marinate my lamb shank, these are all the fresh ingredients that I'll be using today. I've pre-chopped some of my ingredients. We've also got the mixed seasoning, mixed herbs, garlic powder, chili flakes, and these are all the pre-chopped seasoning. If you can have a look there. So we're going to start by seasoning the lamb shank with the mixed spice seasoning. Just get it all over there. I pre-washed my hand, guys, and my meat, so everything is nice and clean. So just get it all up in there. My mixed herbs, which I'm just going to pour all over. My chopped chilies, chili flakes, and my garlic powder, which is marinating each side. So to my baking tray, I'm just going to lightly coat it with olive oil, and then I'm just going to transfer my meat over to the tray to finish marinating it. So to the lamb shank, I made some slits, which I'll be stuffing with garlic and pepper, just so that it can deeply marinate into it when cooking. Okay, so I'm just going to stuff in each one, garlic all the way in, with some garlic and some peppers. And I'm going to do this on both sides. Just finish stuffing them in now. Okay guys, so it should look like this. All nicely stuffed on both sides, quite heavy. Okay. Some sweet peppers, so I've got a mixture of green and yellow. Just chuck it all over it. And also some spring onions all over, with some chopped onions, which I'll just open up and put over it. Okay, I'm also going to drizzle a little bit more olive oil just to get that crispy coating when it's inside the oven. Just going to leave it to marinate for a bit. Most people leave it to marinate for 5 hours or so, or overnight. But I'm just going to leave it to marinate whilst I prep the potatoes. Okay guys, so whilst my lamb shank is marinating, I'm just going to peel some potatoes, which I've washed, and I'm going to transfer them into a nice clean bowl with fresh water. Okay, so nice and peeled. Transferring it to the bowl, and I'm gonna just continue the process until all my potatoes all peel. So that's all done. So for the next step, I'm just gonna be slicing my potatoes into the shapes of disc. This will help it to boil faster, and this is how the Dauphinoise potatoes should be. So I'm just gonna start chopping them into slices. It should start looking like this, like a disc kind of shape. Okay, and that's it. I'm going to be transferring it to a pot of boiling water, which I've lightly salted. This is where it's going to boil for about 10 to 15 minutes, because you have to pre-cook it first. Just finishing them off. Careful guys. And then I'm just going to put the lid on and leave it to boil for 15 minutes. Okay guys, so my meat has been marinating for the last 25 to 30 minutes, as you can see, and it's now ready to go into the preheated oven, which we're going to be cooking on each side for half an hour. Okay, so it's been cooking for the last 15 minutes, as you can see. The excess water has now been drained from the potatoes, and now I'm going to transfer it into pre-coated tray, which is going to start the process of making the Dauphinoise potatoes. The first layer has gone in, and I'm going to just season the first layer with some mixed herbs, some garlic powder, and I'm going to just continue stacking the second round. Just finished putting on the second layer, and I'm just going to continue the process of lightly seasoning it with the mixed herbs, the garlic powder all over, and I'm also going to be adding some fresh double cream. Pouring it all over to it. I'm just going to finish everything in there. I'm just going to make it nice and juicy. And then I'm just going to top it off with some grated mozzarella cheese. All in the corners. That's done, and now it's ready to go into the preheated oven. So the meat has been roasting for the last 45 minutes. I gave it an extra 15 minutes on this side. So now I'm going to turn it over and put it onto the other side, back into the oven for another 45 minutes. Onto the veg, which I'll be now putting into a pot of boiling water. I've pre-washed it so it's nice and clean. I'm just going to boil it for a total of a minute. Okay, as I like to keep the veg al dente, which will then keep all the nutrients inside, so it's still nice and healthy for you to eat. Okay, honey, it's all done now. So as you can see, this is our Dauphinoise potato with our roasted lamb shank, all nice and juicy over there, and our mixed vegetable with soft stem broccoli. Okay, honeys, this is the end result. This is our Sunday roasted dinner all plated out. We got a nice roasted lamb shank with our Dauphinoise potato and our mixed veg. Bon appetit, guys. Enjoy. Hey honeys, thank you for joining me today in cooking my nice Sunday roast dinner. I hope you guys all stay safe. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to watch more of my YouTube channel videos.
Mostra, estraga mulher mata. Põe assim, a forma que eu lhe segure. Põe assim, a forma que eu lhe segure.